E aí galera, beleza? Aqui é o Heliel e hoje eu trago a continuação do jogo do Senhor dos Anéis. E no nosso último episódio aqui, a gente tinha atravessado essa ponte aqui, a gente tinha ajudado, né, os hobbits aqui do condado e a gente precisa ir pra cidade, né? Vamos pra cidade. Olha o pássaro aqui, ó. O pássaro tá seguindo a gente, cara. A trilha sonora muito boa, né? E a gente precisa ir na cidade encontrar Lobelia, né? Lobelia. E se você tá curtindo esse gameplay aí, dá um joinha, dá um gostei aí, que tá dando bastante trabalho editar esse vídeo aqui, porque o jogo não tá em português, o jogo tá totalmente em inglês. Então eu tô fazendo todas as legendas na edição, tá dando um puta de um trabalho. Então curte aí, se você gosta, tá gostando desse gameplay, curte aí, ajuda a gente aí, beleza?
Hello, Frodo.
Hello, Angelica.
We shall miss you terribly, Frodo.
Indeed.
You're going ever such a long way away, practically to the other end of the world.
Just the other end of the Shire.
It's so far to travel. I hope you can return to Hobbiton one day.
So do I.
Goodbye, Frodo.
Goodbye, Angelica.
Senti um climinha aí. Senti um very climinha aí. Com essa mocinha de olhos azuis. Angélica.
Will I see another springtime festival around this maypole?
Legal. Ah, aqui, ó. Aqui que ele falou do festival, né? Eles penduram aqui quando tem festival. Da hora. Um tiozinho aqui jogando um jogo da... Ah, não, ele não tá jogando. Ele não tá jogando, né? Ele tá tomando uma cervejinha.
Hello, young Baggins. Cheers on your birthday.
Thank you kindly, Daddy Twofoot.
I haven't seen your wizard friend about lately. I do miss those fireworks.
So do I.
I remember the day when all those dwarves came to call on Mr. Bilbo. Dwarves and a wizard.
Life is quieter now.
I don't know about quieter. You hear such strange stories these days. Long dead Barrow Wights waking near the old forest. Great armies in the east and south. Dwarves and big people fleeing. Elves traveling west and never coming back. Ah, but I'm chattering on. Safe travel to you.
Legal. Ele falou um pouquinho do primeiro filme do Hobbit, né? Ele falou dos anões encontrando o Bilbo. Bem legal, cara. O jogo tem muita referência dos filmes, dos livros. Vamos encontrar a Lobelia. Lobelia. Ah, você é a Lobelia.
Hello, Lobelia.
Where's the sheriff? Where's that lazy Robin Smallborough?
I couldn't say. Now about Bag End.
Never you mind all that. There are wolves in the Shire.
I'm sure the sheriff is keeping everyone safe.
How could he? I haven't told him about the wolves yet. Go away, Frodo. I need the sheriff.
Just ring the warning bell. If he's anywhere in Bywater, he'll come running.
Don't just hang about then. Ring the warning bell.
Caramba. Que mulher rabugenta, velho. Ela falou que tem lobos no condado pra gente tocar o sino ali pra chamar o sheriff. Bom, vamos tocar o sininho então aqui, né?
There. I've rung the warning bell.
Now what's going on? I don't hold with reckless bell ringing.
I rang the bell. Lobelia wants you to know there are wolves in the Shire.
Oh, is that all? I've heard that rumor, but I reckon no one's seen these wolves. Not even Lobelia.
Oh.
If any wolves approach the Shire, the Bounders will chase them off. Just as they chase away foxes and such.
I'm glad the Shire is well protected.
Now if that's all, I've got a mug to return to in the Green Dragon.
Segundo esse cara aqui, não tem nada a ver de lobo não, mano. Essa Lobelia está vendo coisas demais. Ah, ali é o Green Dragon, né? A taverna, né? Green Dragon. Bom, vamos falar de novo com ela. Tem nada de lobo não, mano.
Well, someone finally came to his senses and rang that bell. Now we'll have safety and order in the Shire.
I do hope so.
Now then, what did you want to speak to me about? Make it snappy, I have a lot of things to tend to.
It's about Bag End. You said you wanted to buy it.
What? But I thought you were lying, you deceitful boy. I believed that when I had the deed in my hand. Did you bring it?
Here's the deed to Bag End.
Oh, I can scarcely believe it. The deed to Bag End?
I shall need to remove a few belongings. I'll leave the Bag End key with Master Gamgee of number 3 Bagshot Row, if you don't mind.
What? Gamgee? That dirty potato grubber and his son might plunder all of Bag End in the dead of night.
Good day, Lobelia.
Yes, yes, a very good day indeed. My sweet little Lothar will be so happy. Bag End at last. Oh, why you consort with that kind, I'll never know, Frodo. Having fathers and dwarves and wizards for company, and never inviting your own flesh and blood to tea. Honestly.
Caramba, mano. Eu acho que não vai ser um bom negócio, cara, entregar a casa pra essa mulher, mano. Que mulher chata, velho. Chata pra caramba. Bom, mas fazer o que, né? Vai ter que entregar a casa pra essa mulher aí. Bom, vamos dar uma passadinha na taverna antes de voltar, né? Agora a gente vai ter que voltar a pegar o anel. Vamos dar uma passadinha aqui.
Hello, Frodo. Have time to enjoy a mug with me?
Hello, Sheriff. Just saying goodbye.
Off on adventures?
What? Adventures? I don't have adventures.
Why not? All the great dragons in hiding from the fearsome Bagginses? Don't worry, Frodo. It's just my little joke. Everyone knows you're a respectable hobbit, unlike your Uncle Bilbo, bless him.
Of course. Well, goodbye, Robin.
Caramba, velho. Quase que ele foi pego aí, né? Ele tá tentando esconder aí que ele tá na aventura, né? E ele achou que o cara tava sabendo, mas na verdade não, né? O cara é gente boa. Ó, o barzinho tá de boa aqui. Vou conversar com essa mocinha.
Hello there, Rosie.
And hello to you, Frodo Baggins. I wish you fair weather for your journey. Where's Samwise?
I'll catch up with him before I set out.
You will return from time to time, won't you, Frodo?
I surely hope so.
Well, perhaps you can teach that Samwise some manners.
What's he done?
Nothing I've caught him at, but he's likely one of those pranksters that have been ringing the Bywater warning bell with stones. If we ever need to ring the bell, Sheriff Robin may ignore it, thinking it's a child's prank.
I'm sure Sam would never do that.
Perhaps. Well, return as often as you can.
Caramba, essa mocinha curte o Sam, hein? Ela perguntou do Sam. Os caras têm já paquera certa já no... Ah, esse aqui deve ser o Sam e o Pimpin. Sam e Pippin. Você é o Pipi ou você é o Sam?
Hello, Frodo. What took you so long?
Did that sluggard Sam Gamgee forget to tell you that we'd be here?
Never mind Sam. What brings you two scoundrels all the way to Bywater?
Breakfast, though we're up to lunch now.
Pull up a chair.
You came all this way just for breakfast?
Can't tell. It's a conspiracy.
Don't tell him. Oh, too late. Our conspiracy is unmasked. May as well tell him everything now.
Since you'll be walking past old Maggot's farm, we thought we'd have a go at his garden again.
3 is company, just like old times. Remember those mushrooms?
I remember his ferocious dogs.
I believe Frodo's afraid. Are you afraid, Pippin?
I'm never afraid, Mary. Those dogs are all bark, and no bite.
Old Maggot threatened to show me their bite.
Only because he caught you.
Well, just be careful this time.
Remember the smell of those mushrooms cooking?
I do love mushrooms.
Then it's settled.
We'll meet you at Maggot's farm.
É. Os caras são doidos, mano. É, eles combinaram aqui de se encontrar na fazenda, no Maggot. Tem mais um carinha aqui, vamos conversar com esse... Ah, esse aqui é o...
Hello there, Master Gamgee.
Well, hello, young Frodo. I hope my boy Sam does well tending your garden out there in Crick Hollow. Well, if he slackens, you be sure to send word to me.
Your son's a very good worker, Master Gamgee.
He's not but a ninny hammer. But you're kindly to take the lad with you. Do be careful out there on the road. I've heard tell of strange doings. Hungry wolves have been seen in the South Farthing. Or so I heard from Hugo Bracegirdle at the Ivy Bush Inn.
Wolves? In the Shire?
Well, that's what I says to him. Wolves in the Shire? My old dad told me those tales when I was but a lad. I never thought I'd see such times.
I hope the wolves will leave as quickly as they came. Goodbye, Master Gamgee.
Ah, esse Master Gamgee aí é o pai do Sam. Ele falou dos lobos também, cara. Ah, provavelmente deve ter lobo, mano. Possivelmente. Bom, falamos com todo mundo. Vamos voltar lá. Frodo Baggins. Bolsão. Legal.
I think it's time for me and the ring to leave Hobbiton and begin this journey.
É, começar a jornada aí, né, Frodo? Ah, escureceu, ó. Escureceu. Ó a lua lá no fundo. Nossa, ouviu o barulho de lobo? Deve ter lobo mesmo, hein? Os barulhos de lobo. A gente tem que levar pro pai do Sam o anel. E levar o anel pra Rivendell, né?
A rider, all in black.
No, Mr. Baggins has gone away. Left this morning. Why's none of my business, or yours? That's no secret. He's walking to Buckleberry or some such place.
This place far from here.
Yes, quite a ways down the East Road. Never been so far myself. They're a strange lot in Buckland.
Can you send a message?
No, I can't give no message. Now, good night to you.
Evening, Master Gamgee.
Good evening to you, Frodo. A peculiar rider came asking after you.
I don't wish to make his acquaintance.
Nor me. Sent shivers up my back just to hear his hollow voice.
Where's Sam?
He was waiting for you. But that dreaded Pippin Took came to collect him. Said they would meet you at Maggot's farm. There's something about a shortcut.
What are they up to?
They didn't say. But Pippin seemed quite pleased with himself. And Sam was none too happy about it. He'd better not be up to mischief.
Well, here's the bag end key for Lobelia. I guess I'll meet Sam at Maggot's farm. Good evening, Master Gamgee.
Caramba, velho. Ó. Ixi. Tem um cavaleiro procurando nós agora, mano. Ih, ó. Vamos dar a volta ali, ó. Cavaleiro ali, mano. Nossa, velho, que louco. Sai vazado, sai vazado. Opa, opa, ó o cavaleiro ali, velho. Olha lá, ó. Olha lá o cavaleiro ali, ó. Ó, jogar pedrinha, ó. Ah lá, ele distancia. Ah lá, ele vira pra lá, ó. Caramba, velho, que cagaço. Sai vazado. Pula, 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 pula. Nossa, que gelo, mano. Cavaleirão seguindo nós. A noite no condado é sinistrona, hein?
A wolf! I'm done for!
Hold on, Robin.
Frodo, look out!
Ih, caramba. Esse lobo aí, velho. Ei! Sai fora, sai fora. Ó, metemos o pau no lobo. Puta lobão feio.
Ah, Frodo, I am in your debt. If you hadn't come along, I'd be a midnight morsel for that beast.
I'm glad you're all right, Robin.
We've not seen wolves for 100 years.
So I hear.
Oh, it's an ill omen. What could it mean?
That I'd better get going.
What? Oh, right you are, Frodo. And I should get back on patrol.
Yes, but tell the other sheriffs to watch for more dangers in the Shire.
Yes, of course. I'm still shaking from that beast, you know.
I have to go, Robin.
Caramba, eu acho que esse lobo aqui, velho, veio por causa dos Cavaleiros Negros. Certeza. Ó, o lobão grande. Nossa. Ah, certeza, mano. O lobo apareceu por causa dos cavaleiros. Ih, véi. Eita. Ah, mano, não vou conseguir lutar com esses lobos, não. Velho. Vou usar o anel, mano. Senão eu vou morrer lá, minha vida lá. Aí eu fico invisível. Ixi, olha lá, mas o coisa... Nossa, mano, você viu? Eu usei o anel, aí começou o fogo se aproximar, provavelmente os olhos do mal, né? Nossa, velho. O Frodo foi obrigado a usar o anelzinho, mano. Eu preciso de cogumelo, o cogumelo sobe a vida. Tentei lutar com o lobo ali, esquece, mano. Não dá não. Aqui mais cogumelo.
Another Dark Rider. I must stay hidden.
Caramba, velho. Olha lá. Olha o cavaleiro ali. Nossa. Vou tacar a pedrinha ali, ó. Sai daqui. Olha lá, ó. Nossa, que gelo, mano. Sai fora. Olha lá, ó. Sai vazado. Tenso, hein? Aqui, ó, deve ser a fazenda, ó. Ah, deve ser a fazenda aqui.
Frodo! There he is, the old sluggard.
What kept you, cousin? Stop by the Green Dragon on your way out?
Never mind why, but I can't stay. I have to leave right now for Crickhollow.
You mean Rivendell, and we're coming with you.
You thought you were so clever, but our conspiracy outsmarted you. We know all about the Ring and the Dark Lord, so we're going to protect you.
But how did you know?
How could we not know, with you muttering, "Will I ever see that valley again?"
You really have the Sackville Bagginses to thank. I was practicing sneaking up on Bilbo one day when he heard Lotho calling after him. Bilbo put on the ring and vanished. We kept our eyes open after that. We spied on you and Gandalf.
How? Well, through our chief conspirator, until he got caught.
And Gandalf did say, take those as you can trust.
It seems I can't trust anyone.
You can trust us to stick with you to the bitter end.
We've kept your secret better than you did.
But you can't trust us to let you face danger alone.
Even though we're horribly afraid, we're coming with you. Or following after like hounds.
Dogs!
No, Sam. Hounds.
Maggots, dogs! They're coming!
Rip! Fang! Wolf! Come on, lads!
An old maggot, too, by the sound of it.
So much for stealing some mushrooms before we go.
What's all this chatter at this hour of the night? Speak up!
Good evening, Mr. Maggot.
Well, if it isn't Peregrine Took. You're lucky I know you. I was about to set my dogs loose. The most outlandish fellow rode through here, asking strange questions. Here, who's that with you, Pippin?
You remember Meriadoc Brandybuck. Allow me to introduce Samwise Gamgee and...
Frodo Baggins.
Good to see you again, sir.
Baggins. Now, isn't that strangest of all? What do you think that stranger was asking about? He came riding up on a black horse in black cloak and hood, and he asked for Baggins.
Oh, that would be a different Baggins.
I told him all the Bagginses are in Hobbiton. He says Baggins is heading east on foot. And now Frodo Baggins shows up on my farm. The same Frodo Baggins who was one of the worst young rascals around, I might add.
Frodo's much better behaved these days.
Where are you headed?
To my new home in Crickhollow.
I can see you're in trouble, Frodo. You should never have gotten mixed up with those strange Hobbiton folk. I wager that outlander has come for the gold Bilbo brought back from foreign parts.
Well, I think it's time we were going.
No, he'll be waiting. You ride out in my wagon, hidden from sight.
Thank you, sir. It's a pity I've been in terror of your dogs. I've missed a good friend.
Indeed. Shall we go now? I'll ready the wagon.
Farmer Maggot's wagon carried us safely away from his farm and into the borders of Buckland. But the Black Rider was still thundering along the East Road. We decided to go south and cut through the Old Forest. Merry had been in the Old Forest and knew a little of its ways. It's a dark, mysterious place, but not as dangerous as a Black Rider. Hello? Merry? Pippin? Sam? Where are you?
Oi! Frodo!
We're over here!
And lost by the looks of it. These trees have a mind of their own.
Stay where you are. I'll find you.
Caramba, velho, que tenso. Bom, a gente conseguiu escapar do cavaleiro aí. Foi muito tenso ali, né, cara? Naquela hora, provavelmente o cavaleiro achou a gente porque a gente usou o anel, né? Eu tive que usar o anel naquela parte ali dos lobos, senão ia morrer um monte de lobo em cima. Acabei usando o anel. Aí o cavaleiro acabou encontrando a gente. Mas a gente conseguiu escapar. Bom, vamos jogar até por aqui. E eu encontro vocês num próximo gameplay do Senhor dos Anéis. Curtam o vídeo aí, se inscrevam no canal se não for inscrito. E até o próximo gameplay. Valeu, falou!